Tom was a young boy who worked on a rich man's farm. He had to work hard every single day. The work was tiring, the sun was hot, and his back ached. Tom longed for a better life. He dreamed of a day when he wouldn't have to work so hard. He wished he could just play like the rich man's children. One particularly scorching afternoon, Tom was tasked with mucking out the stables. The smell was awful. It made his eyes water. He just wanted to get the job done. As he shoveled the manure, he stumbled upon something hard. It was buried beneath the hay. Tom bent down and brushed away the dirt. He couldn't believe his eyes. It was a stone, but not like any he'd seen before. It was large and sparkled in the sunlight. It was a beautiful, clear stone. Tom picked up the stone and turned it over in his hands. It felt heavy and smooth. The sun caught it, sending flashes of color across the stable wall. Could this be what he thought it was? Tom had heard stories from traveling merchants. They spoke of precious stones found deep in the earth. This stone was just like in the stories. Could it be a diamond? Tom's heart beat faster. A diamond this size could change everything. He quickly hid the stone in his pocket. He would show it to his father. Maybe, just maybe, their luck was about to change. Tom rushed home that evening. He couldn't wait to show his father what he had found. They lived in a small, run-down cottage. The roof leaked when it rained, and the wind whistled through the cracks in the walls. His father, a kind but sickly man, was sitting by the fireplace. He coughed, a dry and rattling sound. "Father, father," Tom exclaimed, rushing to his side. He carefully pulled the stone out of his pocket. "Look what I found." His father's eyes widened in surprise. He had never seen anything like it. "Tom," he whispered, "where did you find this?" Tom told his father about finding the stone in the stables. He explained why he thought it might be a diamond. "We could be rich, father," Tom exclaimed. "We could buy a real house and you wouldn't have to work anymore." His father listened patiently. He knew Tom's heart was in the right place, but he was also cautious. "Tom," he said gently, "are you sure it's real? We mustn't get our hopes up." Tom understood his father's hesitation. "I'll find a way to have it checked, father," he promised. "But I know it's real, I can feel it." Section 5. Journey into the Unknown. They decided to keep the diamond a secret. They didn't want anyone to know what they had found. A few days later, they packed a small bag. They left their cottage under the cover of darkness. Tom knew it was the right thing to do. They had to start a new life, far away from the farm and the prying eyes of the rich man. They journeyed for many days, walking through forests and across fields. They slept under the stars and ate whatever food they could find. It was a difficult journey, but they never gave up hope. They had each other, and they had the diamond. Finally, they reached a bustling town. It was full of merchants and traders. Tom and his father found a jeweler. He confirmed that the stone was indeed a real diamond, and a very valuable one at that. With the money from the diamond, they bought a large farm. They finally had a place to call their own. The land was fertile and plentiful. Tom learned how to farm the land and care for the animals. His father, his health restored, worked alongside him. They were happy and content. They had everything they ever wanted. Years passed, and Tom grew into a strong and prosperous farmer. He married and had children of his own. He never forgot the hardships of his childhood. He taught his children the value of hard work and honesty. He also told them the story of the diamond. One evening, as the sun began to set, Tom sat on the porch of his farmhouse. His grandchildren were gathered around him. Grandpa asked a little girl with bright, curious eyes, "Is it true you were once poor?" Tom chuckled. "Yes, my dear," he said, "but I was also lucky." And so, Tom began to tell them the story of how he found the diamond in the rich man's stable. He described their journey and the challenges they faced. His grandchildren listened, their eyes wide with wonder. They hung on to his every word. Tom told them how the diamond had given them a new life, but more importantly, he emphasized the importance of perseverance and hope. Even when times are tough, he said, never give up on your dreams. The children were amazed by their grandfather's story. They learned that true wealth wasn't measured in money. It was the love of family and the satisfaction of hard work that truly mattered. As the stars twinkled above the farm, they knew their grandfather's story would stay with them forever. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope could blossom into a bright and beautiful future. From then on, whenever they saw a diamond sparkle, they would remember their grandfather's tale. It served as a constant source of inspiration. The story of the diamond in the stable became a cherished family legend, passed down through generations.